Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to reflect on a profound yet often misunderstood principle, the art of striving for excellence, not perfection. Perfection is an alluring mirage. It promises fulfillment, but it leads us into a barren landscape of endless striving and self-criticism. It tells us that unless we achieve an impossible standard, we are not enough. But excellence? Excellence is different. Excellence whispers to us that we are already enough, and yet we can grow, learn, and evolve. To strive for excellence is to embrace the journey rather than fixate on an elusive destination. It is to see each moment as an opportunity for growth and to recognize that our worth is not tied to flawless performance, but to the courage we show in giving our best. Mistakes, those inevitable companions on the road to success, are not failures, but stepping stones. They teach us, shape us, and remind us of our humanity. Perfectionism, on the other hand, makes us fear mistakes, silencing creativity and stifling progress. We prioritize authenticity over flawlessness. We show up as we are, with all our strengths and imperfections, and this genuine presence touches others in ways perfection never can. Excellence is not about being the best in the eyes of the world, but about being the best version of ourselves, aligned with our values and purpose. It is also worth noting that perfectionism often comes at a cost: our health, relationships, and joy. Excellence, however, nurtures balance and well-being. It is sustainable, empowering us to contribute meaningfully to the world while remaining true to ourselves. Excellence and perfection are often misunderstood as similar concepts, but their differences are significant and deeply impactful. Excellence is a mindset that focuses on growth, progress, and giving our best within the realm of what is possible. It is a realistic and empowering pursuit that encourages continuous improvement. Perfection, on the other hand, is an idealized state that demands flawlessness, leaving no room for error or humanity. This distinction between the two can determine whether we experience fulfillment or frustration in our endeavors. The pursuit of excellence is inherently positive and life-affirming. It is about striving to improve upon where we were yesterday, recognizing that progress often happens in small, incremental steps. Excellence values the journey, the effort, and the learning that comes with it. It acknowledges that there is always room to grow, but it does so with grace and self-compassion. This mindset encourages individuals to take risks, try new things, and embrace challenges as opportunities for development. Perfection, by contrast, is rooted in an unrealistic expectation of flawlessness. It demands an unattainable standard where no mistakes are allowed, no imperfections can exist, and no setbacks are acceptable. This rigid mindset often leads to feelings of inadequacy and frustration, as perfection is an illusion that cannot be realized. This is a myth that holds us back. Those who strive for perfection often find themselves stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and anxiety, fearing failure to such a degree that it prevents them from taking action. The danger of perfectionism lies in its tendency to prioritize appearances over substance. While excellence encourages individuals to focus on meaningful growth, perfectionism often pushes people to seek external validation. It becomes more about how things appear to others rather than the intrinsic value of the work or the personal fulfillment derived from it. This external focus can strip the joy from even the most passionate pursuits, leaving behind a hollow sense of achievement. Another key difference lies in how the two mindsets approach mistakes. Excellence sees mistakes as invaluable lessons, integral to the process of improvement. It recognizes that failure is not the opposite of success, but a vital component of it. By learning from mistakes, individuals can refine their skills and gain deeper insights. Perfection, however, treats mistakes as unforgivable flaws that must be avoided at all costs. This fear of failure often leads to stagnation, as the perfectionist becomes too paralyzed to take risks or try anything new. Excellence also promotes authenticity. It allows individuals to show up as they are, embracing their strengths and imperfections. This authenticity fosters genuine connections and encourages creativity, as people feel free to express themselves fully. Perfection, in contrast, demands an unrealistic facade, forcing individuals to suppress their true selves in the pursuit of an ideal that does not exist. Excellence is about balance and sustainability. It encourages individuals to set high but attainable standards and to recognize their accomplishments along the way. It celebrates effort, perseverance, and personal growth, creating a sense of fulfillment that is grounded in reality. Perfection, by its very nature, is unattainable and unsustainable, leading only to burnout and dissatisfaction. Choosing to strive for excellence rather than perfection is a liberating shift. It allows us to embrace the beauty of imperfection, celebrate progress, and find joy in the journey. It is a mindset that nurtures resilience, authenticity, and a genuine sense of accomplishment. Perfectionism is often viewed as a virtue, a driving force behind high standards and success. Beneath its polished exterior lies a dangerous mindset that can undermine personal well-being, productivity, and happiness. Striving for perfection often leads to stress, fear of failure, and a paralysis that hinders progress. Understanding the dangers of perfectionism requires examining how it manifests, its impact on individuals, and the alternatives that promote healthier and more effective approaches to achievement. Perfectionism creates an unrealistic expectation of flawlessness. It sets unattainable goals that no human can ever fully reach, yet it drives people to relentlessly chase them. This creates a constant state of dissatisfaction, as even accomplishments are overshadowed by the feeling that more could have been done or that the outcome is still imperfect. Instead of celebrating progress, the perfectionist is consumed by a nagging sense of inadequacy. This self-imposed pressure often results in chronic stress and anxiety, as the individual feels trapped in an endless cycle of striving without fulfillment. One of the most damaging aspects of perfectionism is its relationship with fear of failure. Perfectionists equate mistakes with personal flaws, viewing any error as a reflection of their worth. This fear creates a mindset where risks are avoided, creativity is stifled, and opportunities for growth are missed. The need to avoid failure can lead to procrastination, as the fear of producing something imperfect becomes overwhelming. People may hesitate to start projects or complete tasks, caught in the belief that they must achieve perfection before taking action. This constant fear and stress take a toll on mental and physical health. Perfectionism is linked to conditions such as depression, anxiety, and burnout. The relentless pursuit of impossibly high standards leaves little room for rest or self-compassion. It also negatively affects relationships, as perfectionists may impose their standards on others, leading to tension and unrealistic expectations in personal and professional interactions. Perfectionism often prioritizes appearance over substance. It encourages a focus on how things look rather than their actual value or purpose. For example, a student might spend hours rewriting a paper to make it flawless in presentation, sacrificing time that could be used to deepen their understanding of the subject. This misplaced emphasis can lead to superficial accomplishments that lack meaningful depth or true innovation. The alternative to perfectionism is embracing a mindset of excellence. Excellence allows for high standards, while recognizing that growth and learning come from imperfection. It encourages individuals to take risks, make mistakes, and view those experiences as essential to improvement. Unlike perfectionism, which is rigid and unforgiving, excellence is flexible. It acknowledges that being human means being imperfect, and that imperfections are not weaknesses, but opportunities for growth. Excellence also promotes a healthier relationship with failure. Instead of fearing it, individuals learn to see failure as a teacher. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, providing valuable insights and building resilience. This approach fosters confidence and encourages creativity as people feel freer to experiment and explore without the paralyzing weight of perfectionism. Striving for excellence rather than perfection is a liberating and empowering choice. It allows individuals to celebrate their efforts, find joy in progress, and maintain balance in their lives. By letting go of the illusion of flawlessness, we create space for authenticity, meaningful achievements, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. The path to excellence is not just about reaching goals. It is about embracing the journey, imperfections and all. Excellence is best understood as a journey rather than a fixed destination. It is a mindset that emphasizes continuous growth, learning, and improvement. Unlike perfection, which demands an impossible ideal, excellence allows individuals to focus on the process, recognizing that progress is an ongoing, dynamic experience. This approach fosters resilience, creativity, and fulfillment, making it a far more sustainable and rewarding path to pursue. When you view excellence as a journey, you shift your focus from outcomes to the steps you take along the way. This perspective emphasizes the importance of effort, intention, and persistence. It acknowledges that success is not always about achieving a specific result, but about how you engage with challenges, learn from experiences, and adapt to circumstances. This mindset creates a healthier and more balanced approach to goals, reducing the stress and pressure often associated with rigid expectations. One of the key benefits of seeing excellence as a journey is the sense of empowerment it provides. When the emphasis is on growth rather than perfection, individuals feel encouraged to take risks and step outside their comfort zones. They understand that mistakes are not failures, but valuable lessons that contribute to their development. This creates a culture of experimentation and innovation, where people are unafraid to try new things and explore creative solutions. Excellence as a journey also fosters a deep appreciation for the process itself. Whether you are honing a skill, working on a project, or pursuing a personal goal, the journey toward excellence is filled with opportunities for learning and self-discovery. Each step forward, no matter how small, becomes a source of satisfaction and motivation. This mindset shifts the focus away from the end result and allows individuals to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment. The journey of excellence requires patience and perseverance. Unlike perfection, which seeks immediate and flawless outcomes, excellence recognizes that meaningful progress takes time. It involves setting realistic goals, celebrating small victories, and remaining committed even in the face of setbacks. This resilience is a key component of long-term success, as it allows individuals to stay motivated and engaged even when the path becomes challenging. Excellence as a journey promotes a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and effort. This perspective contrasts sharply with the fixed mindset associated with perfectionism, which often views talent and success as innate and unchangeable. A growth mindset encourages individuals to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and view feedback as an opportunity for improvement. This approach also aligns with the idea that life is not a static achievement, but a dynamic process of becoming. Striving for excellence means recognizing that there is no final destination where growth and learning cease. Instead, it is about continuously evolving, setting new goals, and finding meaning in the pursuit itself. Excellence as a journey allows individuals to maintain balance and well-being. It reduces the pressure to meet unrealistic standards and creates space for self-compassion and reflection. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, people can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. The journey toward excellence is not just about reaching goals, it is about embracing the path, learning from the experience, and becoming the best version of yourself along the way. Authenticity is one of the most powerful attributes a person can embody, and it stands in stark contrast to the relentless pursuit of perfection. Striving for authenticity involves embracing who you truly are, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and imperfections. In contrast, perfectionism often compels people to adopt a facade of flawlessness, leading to disconnection and inner turmoil. Authenticity over flawlessness is not only liberating, but also fosters meaningful relationships, personal growth, and a genuine sense of fulfillment. Being authentic means being honest with yourself and others about who you are. It involves acknowledging your imperfections, owning your experiences, and showing up as your true self in all situations. This level of self-awareness and self-acceptance is essential for genuine growth and connection. When you prioritize authenticity, you are no longer shackled by the need to meet impossible standards or conform to external expectations. Instead, you find the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you, guided by your values and aspirations. As demanded by perfectionism is an illusion. It suggests that there is a standard of ideal behavior, appearance, or performance that must be met to be worthy. This pursuit often leads to a disconnect between a person's true self and the image they project to the world. People may hide their vulnerabilities, deny their struggles, and suppress their individuality to maintain the appearance of perfection. Over time, this disconnect can lead to feelings of isolation, anxiety, and inauthenticity. Choosing authenticity over flawlessness allows you to embrace your humanity. It means understanding that imperfections are not flaws to be eradicated, but integral parts of who you are. These imperfections make you relatable and approachable, fostering deeper connections with others. People are drawn to authenticity because it is real and trustworthy. When you show up as your authentic self, you create an environment where others feel safe to do the same, building stronger and more meaningful relationships. Authenticity also empowers creativity and innovation. Perfectionism often stifles creativity by demanding that every idea or action be flawless from the start. This fear of imperfection can prevent people from taking risks, experimenting, or thinking outside the box. Authenticity, on the other hand, encourages individuals to explore new possibilities, embrace mistakes as learning opportunities, and express themselves freely. This openness fuels creativity and leads to more original and impactful outcomes. Another important aspect of authenticity is its role in personal growth. When you are authentic, you are willing to confront your challenges, learn from your experiences, and evolve. You accept that growth involves making mistakes, facing setbacks, and navigating uncertainty. This mindset is essential for developing resilience and achieving lasting success. In contrast, perfectionism often prioritizes avoiding failure over learning and growth, leading to stagnation. Living authentically also enhances your overall well-being. When you let go of the need to appear flawless, you reduce the stress and pressure that perfectionism imposes. You create space for self-compassion, allowing yourself to rest, recharge, and reflect. This balance is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional health, enabling you to show up as your best self in all areas of life. Authenticity is about embracing your true self and finding strength in your imperfections. It is about valuing substance over appearance, connection over performance, and growth over rigid standards. By choosing authenticity over flawlessness, you unlock the potential to live a more meaningful, fulfilling, and empowered life. Mistakes are an inevitable part of life and an essential component of growth and learning. While perfectionism views mistakes as failures and signs of inadequacy, a mindset focused on excellence sees them as opportunities for improvement and self-discovery. Embracing mistakes is crucial for personal development, resilience, and success, as they offer invaluable lessons that no amount of preparation or planning can replace. Perfectionism instills a fear of mistakes that can be paralyzing. It creates a mindset where every error is seen as a flaw in one's character or abilities. This fear leads to avoidance behaviors, such as procrastination or an unwillingness to take on challenging tasks, as people seek to minimize the risk of making mistakes. Unfortunately, this avoidance often stifles growth, creativity, and innovation. When the primary goal is to avoid failure, the willingness to explore new possibilities and take risks diminishes. Striving for excellence involves recognizing that mistakes are not the enemy, but allies in the pursuit of growth. Mistakes provide feedback, real-world data about what works and what doesn't. They highlight areas that need improvement, guiding individuals toward better strategies and solutions. For example, a scientist conducting an experiment learns just as much, if not more, from an unexpected result as from a successful one. The lessons derived from mistakes often lead to breakthroughs and deeper understanding. Mistakes also build resilience. When individuals face setbacks and learn to navigate through them, they develop the mental and emotional strength to handle future challenges. Resilience is a key factor in long-term success as it enables people to persevere in the face of adversity. Every mistake overcome becomes a testament to one's ability to adapt and grow, reinforcing confidence and self-efficacy. Mistakes foster creativity and innovation. Many of the greatest inventions and discoveries in history were born from what appeared to be mistakes. For example, the discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming was an accidental outcome of a contaminated experiment. These so-called errors often lead to unexpected insights and opportunities as long as individuals remain open to learning from them. Creativity thrives in environments where mistakes are not punished but embraced as part of the process. Embracing mistakes also encourages humility and self-awarenesses. It reminds individuals that they are not infallible and that there is always room to learn and grow. This perspective fosters a growth mindset where abilities and intelligence are seen as malleable rather than fixed. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to improve and see mistakes as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Accepting mistakes promotes self-compassion and reduces stress. Perfectionism often leads to harsh self-criticism when mistakes occur, compounding the negative impact of the error. On the other hand, an excellence-oriented mindset treats mistakes as normal and necessary, allowing individuals to approach them with kindness and understanding. This self-compassion reduces the emotional toll of mistakes and creates a healthier, more balanced approach to personal and professional challenges. Mistakes are not signs of failure, but integral parts of the journey toward excellence. They teach resilience, spark creativity, and provide the feedback necessary for growth. By embracing mistakes, individuals free themselves from the constraints of perfectionism and open the door to greater possibilities, deeper learning, and a more fulfilling life. Mistakes are not the end of the road, they are milestones along the path to becoming the best version of oneself. Inner fulfillment is a profound and lasting sense of satisfaction that arises when our actions align with our core values and purpose. Unlike the fleeting gratification that comes from external validation, true fulfillment comes from within, rooted in a deep connection to what genuinely matters to us. Striving for excellence, rather than perfection, is a pathway to this inner fulfillment, as it allows us to focus on meaningful growth and personal authenticity instead of chasing an impossible ideal imposed by external pressures. Perfectionism often ties our sense of worth to external outcomes. It encourages us to seek validation through accolades, praise, and comparisons, creating a dependence on others' opinions for our self-esteem. This approach can be emotionally exhausting and unsustainable, because no amount of external approval can truly satisfy the longing for self-acceptance. Perfectionism often leaves people feeling empty, as their achievements are overshadowed by the constant pressure to do more, be more, and achieve more. In contrast, striving for excellence emphasizes intrinsic motivation, the drive to act based on personal values, passions, and purpose. When we act from this place, our efforts are infused with authenticity and intention. Instead of seeking to prove ourselves to others, we focus on the joy of learning, the satisfaction of doing our best, and the fulfillment of contributing something meaningful. This internal alignment creates a sense of purpose and contentment that external rewards cannot match. Excellence encourages us to define success on our own terms. It allows us to set goals that are meaningful and realistic, rather than striving for an unattainable standard of perfection. This approach fosters a sense of ownership over our journey, empowering us to make choices that reflect our true selves. When our goals are aligned with our values, the process of working toward them becomes inherently fulfilling, regardless of the outcome. Another important aspect of inner fulfillment is the ability to embrace imperfection. Perfectionism demands flawlessness, creating an unrealistic expectation that everything must always be ideal. This pressure can lead to frustration, dissatisfaction, and even burnout. Striving for excellence, however, recognizes that imperfection is part of the human experience. It allows us to appreciate our progress, celebrate small victories, and learn from challenges without being overly critical of ourselves. This self-compassion nurtures a sense of peace and acceptance, both of which are essential for inner fulfillment. Excellence also fosters a mindset of contribution rather than competition. Perfectionism often pits us against others as we measure our worth by how we compare to those around us. This mindset can lead to feelings of inadequacy and isolation. In contrast, excellence focuses on how we can use our talents, skills, and efforts to make a positive impact. Whether it's through our work, relationships, or acts of service, contributing to something greater than ourselves brings a profound sense of fulfillment and connection. Inner fulfillment requires presence and mindfulness. Perfectionism often keeps us fixated on the future, worrying about outcomes or dwelling on past mistakes. Striving for excellence encourages us to be fully engaged in the present moment, appreciating the journey and the opportunities it brings. This mindfulness enhances our ability to find joy and meaning in each step, no matter how small. By aligning our actions with our values, embracing imperfection, and focusing on contribution, we cultivate a deeper sense of inner fulfillment. This fulfillment is not tied to external validation or flawless outcomes, but arises from living authentically, growing purposefully, and finding meaning in the process. Focusing on growth rather than flawlessness is a transformative mindset that prioritizes progress, learning, and resilience over the unrealistic pursuit of perfection. Growth is about evolving as a person, gaining new skills, and expanding your perspective. It celebrates the journey of self-improvement and recognizes that imperfection is not a barrier, but a necessary component of development. This mindset liberates individuals from the constraints of perfectionism and opens the door to a more fulfilling and dynamic approach to life. Perfectionism often creates a rigid framework where anything less than flawless is deemed unacceptable. This all-or-nothing perspective fosters a fear of failure and discourages people from taking risks or trying new things. The emphasis on avoiding mistakes stifles creativity and innovation, as individuals may hesitate to explore uncharted territory for fear of falling short of perfection. In contrast, a growth-oriented mindset embraces imperfection as a natural and valuable part of the process. It views challenges and setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to learn, adapt, and improve. When you focus on growth, you shift your attention from external outcomes to internal progress. The aim is no longer to meet some arbitrary standard of flawlessness, but to become a better version of yourself. This mindset encourages you to ask questions like, what can I learn from this experience? Or how can I improve next time? This self-reflective approach fosters resilience and adaptability as you come to see obstacles as stepping stones rather than insurmountable barriers. A growth mindset also fosters curiosity and a love of learning. Instead of fearing the unknown or avoiding areas where you might struggle, you become motivated to explore, experiment, and expand your horizons. This openness to new experiences is crucial for personal and professional development. It allows you to discover hidden talents, develop new skills, and find innovative solutions to problems. Creativity thrives in an environment where experimentation and failure are seen as integral parts of the process. Another key aspect of focusing on growth is the ability to celebrate incremental progress. Perfectionism often blinds individuals to their achievements as the focus remains on what is still lacking. Growth, on the other hand, values each step forward, no matter how small. This perspective cultivates a sense of accomplishment and motivation as you begin to see evidence of your improvement over time. Recognizing and celebrating progress helps build confidence and reinforces the belief that effort leads to meaningful change. Focusing on growth also enhances relationships as it encourages empathy and collaboration. When you let go of the need to appear flawless, you become more open to feedback and more willing to learn from others. This humility fosters stronger connections and mutual respect as it creates an environment where everyone feels valued and supported. By prioritizing growth, you not only improve yourself, but also contribute positively to the development of those around you. A growth-oriented mindset leads to a more fulfilling and balanced life. It frees you from the exhausting pursuit of perfection and allows you to embrace the richness of the human experience. By valuing progress over flawlessness, you cultivate resilience, curiosity, and self-compassion. You become more adaptable, creative, and capable of navigating life's challenges. Growth is not about reaching an end point. It is an ongoing journey of becoming, marked by discovery, improvement, and the joy of learning along the way. Balancing ambition with contentment is a vital practice that allows individuals to strive for excellence without losing sight of the joy and satisfaction that can be found in the present moment. While ambition drives us to set goals, work hard, and achieve great things, contentment reminds us to appreciate the journey, value what we have, and maintain a sense of inner peace. When these two qualities are harmonized, they create a sustainable and fulfilling approach to personal and professional growth. Ambition is often celebrated as a key to success, and rightly so. It motivates individuals to dream big, take risks, and push beyond their comfort zones. However, unchecked ambition can lead to an unrelenting pursuit of more achievements, more recognition, more success. This constant striving can become exhausting, leaving little room for joy or satisfaction. People consumed by ambition may fall into the trap of always chasing the next milestone, never pausing to appreciate their current accomplishments or the richness of life outside their goals. Contentment offers a sense of peace and gratitude for the present moment. It allows individuals to find joy in what they already have and in who they are, without needing external validation or endless achievements. Contentment fosters mindfulness, encouraging people to savor the journey instead of fixating solely on the destination. However, when taken to an extreme, contentment without ambition can lead to complacency, where individuals settle for less than they are capable of achieving. The key is to strike a balance between ambition and contentment, creating a dynamic interplay where each enhances the other. Ambition fuels progress and growth, while contentment provides the grounding and perspective needed to enjoy the process. Together, they create a life that is both purposeful and fulfilling. Balancing these qualities begins with self-awareness and clarity about what truly matters. Ambition becomes healthy when it aligns with your values and personal aspirations, rather than being driven by societal expectations or comparisons with others. When your goals reflect your authentic desires, the pursuit itself becomes meaningful and rewarding, reducing the risk of burnout or dissatisfaction. Contentment, meanwhile, is cultivated by practicing gratitude and mindfulness. Taking time to reflect on what you have achieved, the relationships you cherish, and the experiences that bring you joy helps anchor you in the present. This practice reminds you that happiness is not only found in future accomplishments, but also in the simple, everyday moments of life. Another important aspect of balancing ambition and contentment is learning to celebrate progress without losing sight of the bigger picture. Recognize and appreciate your achievements, but avoid becoming so fixated on them that you neglect other aspects of life, such as relationships, health, and personal well-being. A balanced life requires integrating ambition with self-care and meaningful connection. Embracing the journey as much as the destination is crucial. Ambition often focuses on outcomes, while contentment thrives in the present. By blending the two, you can pursue your goals with passion and determination while remaining open to the lessons, growth, and joy that come along the way. This mindset transforms challenges into opportunities and prevents the pursuit of success from overshadowing the beauty of the moment. Balancing ambition with contentment is not about compromising your dreams or settling for less. It is about finding harmony between striving for the future and appreciating the present. This balance creates a life filled with purpose, satisfaction, and resilience, allowing you to achieve your goals while cherishing the journey. In conclusion, the pursuit of excellence, rather than perfection, offers a path that is both fulfilling and sustainable. By embracing imperfection, we open ourselves to growth, creativity, and authentic self-expression. Striving for excellence allows us to learn from mistakes, build resilience, and cultivate a deeper sense of inner fulfillment. It encourages us to focus on the journey rather than the unattainable ideal of flawlessness. When we balance ambition with contentment, we can pursue meaningful goals while remaining grounded in the present, appreciating each step along the way. Ultimately, this approach frees us from the constraints of perfectionism, allowing us to live with purpose, joy, and the continual possibility for growth.